Hey guys, how's it going? Nakedallday, bringing you some more Minecraft gameplay. We're playing on the server. Nobody's on the server with me at the moment. And yeah, let's get right into it. I recorded this episode already once before, but realized that the sound was completely irritating. I had the music up too loud, and the rain was getting all freaking hectic and crazy. I couldn't even hear myself talk. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to go over what I covered while I recorded it the first time, so you could catch up and be right there with us, and then so there's going to be like a semi short episode. It took me 30 minutes to get to where I'm at now. Of course, my episodes are roughly 30 minutes long. So let me just try to fill you in. So I've added more crystallizers and I've got them running. Um, so I've got different objects down there crystallizing. You can see this one's crystallizing good. That one's just starting on its turn. That one is too. These things are also crystallizing. We've got ores kind of ready to be washed and processed, and I kind of keep coming back here just to keep that going because, this process takes a long time. So now, every time I log off and log back in, I should have 8 stacks of items to collect, which is pretty decent, 8 stacks. And then, of course, while I'm playing, um, I will also be getting stuff. Like I just click in here and it's not ready yet. Almost, almost. Anything ready? Sure, some stuff's ready here. Take this out, and just while I'm playing, it gives me items. Okay, that's ready to go in at the end of the day. Get that in there. Just kind of cleaning up of all the little processes that I do got going. Um, Here you can see how much iron now I have ready just to smelt into ingots. I've got some tin, I've got some copper, cobalt, and ardite I'm not too concerned about since we're not really using too much of that. Put some gold, some more copper in there. And let me go put this back over here real quick. Okay, I think I will also process some more iron, because iron is always needed, so we'll get that grinded. You see the hole in the floor? Since the last time you've seen the episode, I didn't have this set up yet. Basically, I'm tired of looking down the hole to get into this chest, so I simply added a redstone engine and some transport pipes to get into another inventory up there. Wood transport pipes is the only pipe in Buildcraft that is able to pull out of an inventory. So you can't put stone there and then the redstone engine to pump out. It has to be a wood transport pipe. Redstone engines are very simple. Simply type in red here and find your redstone engine here. You got 2 wooden gears. I'm pretty sure you already know how to do that because we've built pistons on camera already. So just build yourself one of those, which is planks, regular glass, piston, and 2 gears will give you your redstone engine. And something to power the redstone engine could be a lever. I used, in this case, a redstone torch. And let's see here. Let's get out of this, shall we? And it all just runs to here. Okay, so I'll end up having ingots and this crystalline iron in this. So I just keep running back to here after I've run a process and I go put it away. I am getting to the point where I want a better storage facility or better storage systems, and I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and jump into what's called applied energetics, or AE. It's going to be very expensive and very slow going, but hey, you know what? I like taking my time and doing things the right way the first time. We have been building up our supplies. I've got some redstone now. I did a lot of mining in the last episode. But there has been a big change. We actually made it into uh, some different items to use. We built that rolling machine the previous episode, and I found a way to, or the plate bending machine, and we were struggling trying to find out how to run it. I built this room so I could add some solar power up there and then have it run into like a battery room, and then I could disperse the electricity to wherever I need it. And I struggled because I couldn't find an item to, build electrical units. But we built this bat box, and I'll take you through the recipe here momentarily. But I wanted to build this geothermal generator, but I couldn't. I had to do something first. So let's try to walk you through that process in the recipe book, and then just explain what you're going to need to do, okay, so you can set yourself up. So the first thing you need to build is a generator. Okay, generator, let's see. Let's find it here. Did I pass it? Did I spell it wrong? Here you go. Click on that. You basically need a furnace. You know how to build those. You need a rechargeable battery. I'm not sure if we built one of those yet, but just in case we haven't, we'll go over that next. And you need some steel machine hulls. You know how to build steel since we've already been through the gregtech Bronze Age. Go ahead and make yourself a machine hull, which is this pattern, just 8 plates, which is 16 steel, and any type of wrench. And then to make the rechargeable battery, you can't click it in the, oh, you can. You need tin plates, redstone, and insulated tin cable, which you've also seen. So go ahead and make yourself a generator, and go ahead and place the generator down in the world, wherever you want to place it. In this case, I placed it with my other power generating and, I don't know what we'd call this, industrialization age area. I just placed it here before the geothermal generator. Now the generator, pretending this is the generator, you put coal in it, just like you put the coal in this box. It kind of looks the same as here. And one piece of coal generates 4,000 electrical units. The generator itself has an internal buffer that holds 4,000 electrical units. So if you put one piece of coal in there, it's going to recharge itself and be fully charged. The next thing you want to build is this bat box. Okay. Now the bat box takes 3 rechargeable batteries, as you will see here. These things, you need 3 of these. Simply type in bat here, and it should be this item here on the far right, if your screen has the same resolution as mine. A tin insulated cable, and then just planks. Now you can see how this box has this surface that looks like it has no dot on it. This surface also has no dot on it, but this surface does. That dot is your output. Now let's go pull up our machine up here. Let me see, I think I might need that. Just a fair warning, guys, if you break any advanced machines, there's a good with the pickaxe, there's a good possibility you'll damage it and lose some of your components. Okay, picked it up. You can see the dot here. Basically, when you place this item, that dot will face you. Okay, so if I am like looking at this wall, for example, and I right-click this this back box is in my hand, I right-click it on the wall, then the dot's going to be facing that wall. So I simply looked at the right side of this geothermal generator, right-clicked, and I placed it with a dot downwards like that. If you want the dot to go straight down, for example, we're going to end up doing that over here eventually, putting a bat box up there. Then what you need to do is make sure there's a block above it, and simply right-click the block above it, and the dot will be facing downward. And this is the out of the box. So you could add electricity to this bat box from every single side except for this side, and this is the only side that electricity will leave the battery. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Geothermal's next to it. It's technically on a side that does not have a dot. I could add another one here, one in back, and one underneath, and it will all charge this thing, this battery box. And then of course I could run, let's say, cable to different machines. Right now all I need is to power my plate bending machine. The plate bending machine is drawing power now. My geothermal generator is powering the battery box. Okay, so once you get the generator, the battery box, and this machine placed down, you can start building plates without using 2. For example, if I place a steel ingot in there, it's going to make me a steel plate. It's not going to need 2 of them. See? So now we're like twice as efficient. Not only are we doubling and tripling our ores, but now we're not wasting or making these plates, so we just got even more efficient. We're kind of back to normal, if you think about it. So I'm going to let this thing make its plates. I don't know what I'll use these plates for eventually, but I'm sure I'll need some machine hulls eventually, so might as well let that happen. So the next item that I'm going to do, once you get that set up, you could use that immediately, because you could immediately make the geothermal generator. Geothermal generator is a much, much better form of creating electrical units. But it is going to take up your generator. So once your battery box is completely full, just in case something happens, go pick up your generator, come back here, and make this recipe. The reason why you need the rolling machine is because you have to have it to make an empty cell. Okay, the empty cell basically takes, come on, here you go, two tin plates, and it will turn into an empty cell. So go take two tin plates now that you have your battery box with charge and your rolling machine set up. Just go make two of these cells, and then that's all you need. Iron castings basically is a plate and a force hammer. We haven't built one of those. If you hit right, you'll see we have built a regular hammer. So the recipe, the plate has to go on the far right, and the hammer has to go on the far left. But then you get an iron item casting, so or casing. So go ahead and build two of those. Get your geothermal generator and some glass. Make that recipe, and go and place it back where I have mine. And then you'll be up to par. And I'm running out of lava, so remember that portable tank that I built before? Trying to mess with liquid redstone over here. Yeah, I'm just going to use that for lava now. I refilled that lava tank, so I could take you on a mission with me to fill up this lava tank. Let's just grab a bucket. Might as well turn it into a bat to make things faster. We're going to need to go downstairs. We have a wrench. Okay, let's go. And I think I've been pulling out of, yeah, here we go. I've been pulling out of here. So I always place my tank a little bit further away than the lava because if you pick it up and it goes flying into it, that would suck. And it just holds 8, so I'm just going to right click anywhere, try to get me some lava buckets. Or buckets full of lava, I suppose. Okay, that should be full, and I'm going to take another one just for the heck of it. Now let's pick this up and go back to the surface. And in this case, I'll just take this hole. Seems to be much easier. Being a bat is so much fun and makes things so much easier, but it is overpowered, and technically I shouldn't be using it. But I play this game so slow anyways, I need anything to help me out. So then you just go and take your geothermal generator and just I hold shift and just left click on this thing and it put it where it needed to be. So it will also do it with lava buckets. You can put a lava bucket in there, and once it's drained, then it's going to come down here, but it keeps your geothermal generator running. Now the geothermal generator is pretty smart. It will only run when it needs to. So if this thing is fully charged and that's fully charged and this is fully charged, then it's not going to run, wasting your lava. It's pretty neat stuff, man. Okay, let's see here. Got a lava bucket. Maybe I could fill this thing. Sure can. Perfect. Okay, so basically all I really accomplished the last episode, or this episode I suppose, was this setup. It took me, there's a lot of trial and error and a lot of dialect trying to figure it out, but in the most part this is what we've come up with. So this room is going to be on pause for now because I don't think I could get into solar panels just yet, and I kind of want a better sorting system, so we're just going to keep going with this episode, but we are going to hopefully dabble with um, an AE sorting system. Okay? So let me start taking a look at what we're going to need, and then I'll bring you on for the recipes. I simply made another room down here in my basement. The first item I'm going to build is going to be 4x4, so it's going to come out to here. Okay, about the same distance as this wall. I will probably go ahead and fill this in with some sort of like smooth stone or something. on both sides. So this machine will take up this void, but it will be flat, right? And then I'll put other machines here if I need to. This will kind of be like the brain center. And behind that wall, I could put other machines later on that allow me to do automatic crafting or whatever, and I can make that thing as big as I want. So that's the goal, that's the plan, and I will see you soon once I get some of my thoughts together and figure out how I'm going to do this. Alright, so the first thing I wanted to explain is, I probably already explained it sometime in the series, but just in case, what we were looking for is a mod called Applied Energetics. In order to see what kind of items we need, because I don't know what they're called, I'm simply going to use a nice feature that took me a long time to figure out because nobody was ever explaining it. If you hit this bar here, the item subsets, it brings this list down. Now these are some of your mods already. Fieldcraft, Extra Bees, Forestry, Industrial Craft 2, Logistics Pipes, Microblocks, Railcraft, um, Tinker's Construct. But if you hit this mod button, or just hover over it, I didn't even click or nothing. It brings up this list. Now if I end up accidentally getting off this list with my cursor, it just disappears, so be careful. I need to find Applied Energetics. Luckily it's right here, but if it wasn't Applied Energetics and maybe you want to look up Thaumcraft, this is the slide bar. And again, it took me a while to find that because nobody's explaining it. And I just find Thaumcraft and there it is. Now if I want to see all the items in a certain mod over here, and only that, what I'm going to do is come to my mods, find the mod that I want. In this case it's Applied Energetics. I'm going to hold shift, then I'm going to left click. Now that puts this little code down here, and everything in that mod, every single item it adds is right here. Okay, so now I know roughly what I need, and I'm just going to hover over these things and try to find out what we're building here. Okay, we're going to have some of these ME condensers. We're going to need some of these crafting CPUs. We're going to need some of these vents, and we're going to need some of these assembler containment walls. That's the first thing I want to build, actually. And if I could just do the quick math, we're going to need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for the bottom, 12 for the top, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're at 24. We need 32 of these things because I want to build a 4x4, and this is basically the frame that goes around it. So we're going to need a whole bunch of gold, some iron, and some of this Certus quartz. Now I think I'm real low on gold ingots actually, but I'm not too far from getting some in my system out here. I've already cleaned some gold, and I might even be crystallizing it already. Got lead, more lead, iron, copper. Here's some gold, copper, tin, but nothing's working over there. Iron. I wonder if I have enough power for this. Oh, I don't. Look at that. It's off. I wonder what's going on with that. It's raining outside. Maybe I need more power. Maybe I have to add some more. Start cooking some of this. It's pretty cool. So this will automatically load my machine, and when it's done, the ingots will be here. Is it dark? It's just raining. So right now, if I take this gold out, all this gold, this 120 something gold, I can just cook it, and I'll have 120 gold, 2 stacks. But by letting it crystallize, you sometimes get a couple extra pieces. So you need to make sure that it's powered. So I'm actually going to pause the video for what's going to be like a few hours probably, in order to get my gold up, and we're going to continue. But let's really quick roughly get a rough idea on how much gold we're going to need for this containment wall. We need 32 of those, right? This builds 1. 32 times 4 is like 150. We might not even have enough gold. Let me think here. 32 times 4, so that's 64. That's 128. We need 128 gold pieces to make this part of the machine. So I'm probably going to have to do some more mining, and I'm probably going to have to let this thing cook up all of the gold that we have. And let me see what we got. Stuff 6 there, 19 here. I got an idea. Let me just go ahead and waste some of this stuff. Just to build 1 or 2 of these things, and then take you downstairs and show you roughly how and where I'm going to place it. Maybe give you a description before we go ahead and cancel out. So we need 4. So how about we build like, I don't know. Which gold did I just melt? 10. 32. Okay, let me clean this. Let me clean this gold here. Still no power. Alright guys, let me pause the video until it stops raining. I'll come right back. Alright guys, well I was able to figure out a way to turn the rain off. I had Devin Rose give me some sort of power to be able to control the elements, especially during recording. That way we could keep going and figure it out without just sitting here and waiting. Just a time saver. Looks like we are getting some sort of power, but we're not fully powered. So it looks like we're going to be fully powered eventually, but we're on like the brink of being underpowered altogether. So that's not necessarily a good thing. I will add a couple solar panels to the system. I might even have silver ready to do that. Maybe adding like 2 or 3 more reflective mirrors for that solar panel setup we have outside. Do you guys remember the recipe? Let's see here. I think it's a window pane. It's clear glass. I don't need that. Okay, so let's make some more window panes. Put them here, and I think my silver is here. Okay, let's build 7. Silver for 7. I have a feeling that the batteries that I placed down before don't hold a full charge, especially the ones that I used for making my magnets. Okay, so that should add more power. I really want to find a way to stop the poison though. It's really making me nervous. I should probably fill this in eventually. Okay, I need to chop these down right quick. Lots and lots of wood. This is why I love this tree. Next time I come out, there'll be a crap load of wood on the floor and all that stuff. Look at all that wood. Jesus. It serves another purpose too in Thumbcraft. It gives you a certain type of aspect that we'll need. Okay, so let's go ahead and cook up some of this gold here. We do silver chunks. Are you silver? Any silver anywhere? Iron. Copper. Iron. Gold. Copper. No. Hopefully by tonight I'll have some space for that. We're still getting lucky, and we're still getting more than what we put into it. So let's see, 24. We already have 10. Actually, I already have enough now. So let's go ahead and put this over here. All we need is 32. Cool. It's working. It's not working. Can't cook it. At least you can't cook it here. I wonder if we cook it somewhere else. Maybe the slag furnace. Maybe the factorization furnace. Yeah, let's just throw this in here. One of them. I guess not. I guess we're just going to have to wait. Dang, that sucks. So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to get every single one of these cooking this stuff. And then I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm going to pause the video. Back. Alright, welcome back. Well, I've decided that we have time to do other things. We do have a tree farm over here creating rubber. So I want to start taking this rubber down every now and then. But I don't want to keep building tree taps out of wood. And now that we have electrical units being produced by our geothermal generator over here, and a bat box that can charge items that need electrical units, I say we start building some electrical tools. First thing that we'll build is the tree tap. I've already typed it in here. It's just going to take, 3 stainless steel plates or just regular steel plates, a basic circuit or an electronic circuit, and a rechargeable battery. If you recall, it's basically just bronze, redstone, and some of this redstone things. Or copper cable, iron plate, and redstone. We'll try to do it this way this time, okay? Since we seem to have not enough rubber. Do I have any up here? We have a bunch. I have a bunch. Nice. Okay, so do you remember how to make cable? You got to use these snips here. And you're going to need some plates, so let's make some, I don't know, what do you think? We'll make some 12 plates or something in our new rolling machine, which I will do through the magic of editing in like less than 4 seconds. Alright, there you go. We got 12 plates, and let's go back upstairs. Going to our crafting table, we take our glass out of there, we put our copper in there, take our tin snips. We're going to need a bunch of stuff, so let's just go ahead and make them all. We should have 24 now. By putting our cable here and our rubber in the same, it doesn't matter, it's shapeless. We're just going to make all 24 for now. We are going to need some redstone, so grab a bunch of that. We're going to need some iron plates, and we have 4 of them. Oh, we just might have enough to make 4. Look at that. Let's go ahead and make all 4. I'm sure we'll need them in the future. Okay, so a battery, if you remember, takes 10 plates, redstone, and a 10 coated cable, right? Let's just double check. Yeah, that's right. So do we have any tin plates? Probably not. Guess what I'll do. Alright. 11 blocks closer. Looks like we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go. Alright, well, we have 4 tin plates. Should allow us to make our rechargeable battery. And I do believe we have an extra cable somewheres. If not, that's going to suck. I don't see the need for those ever again. And I don't see the damn cables. No worries. If you hear that machine downstairs, we're still making plates. So let's just make some more of these. Quickly go grab them. Okay. Rechargeable battery complete. And what else do we need? We've got circuits. We just need stainless steel plates, and we already made a bunch of those. Remember? I guess we only need 3 of them. So here we go. Here we go. Didn't work. There's that, and there's that, and here's this. It's not working. Oh, I need stainless steel. So how do you make stainless steel? How do you make stainless steel ingots? Industrial blast furnace or alloy smelter, which is stainless steel nugget. How do you make stainless steel? How do you make stainless steel dust? Oh, here we go. Okay, so we need pulverized ferrous metal. We need iron dust, iron dust, iron dust, iron dust, iron dust, iron dust, chrome dust. We're gonna need manganese. I might have some of this stuff already for some reason. Let me see. I got some stuff in the nether. Zinc. And I found some stuff in like dungeons or whatnot. So let's see. This is nickel dust. Now let's get organized here. We got manganese dust. We have chrome dust. Oh, did we luck out or what? So hopefully you guys have lucked out so far, because I'm lucking out. Here we go. Chrome, manganese, ferrous metal, the rest iron. Chrome, manganese, ferrous metal, the rest iron. So I need to go pulverize some iron really quick. 18. And we will not let it cook. So I'm gonna manage this, guys, and then I'll be back when we're done. Alright, just collecting the last of the gold out of 8 electrolyzers holding 5 each or processing 5 each. We've gotten 45 out of it. So we've got an extra 5 out of all those 8. So pretty neat. Pretty neat. Let's go ahead and process this. It looks like we're making some iron. Yep. And we'll go ahead and throw this in there and let that get started. Once this gold is smelted, we're going to make some of those containment wall frames or whatever they are called. And then I will bring you back. Stand by. Okay, guys, we should be all melted and put together, and let's see what we got here. Any more coming up the tubes? I don't think so. Great. 55, let's put that away. Okay. Put the slag away. I was just managing the factorization stuff while I was waiting. Alright, so, again, back to our AE system. We got mods, shift, click, find the thing that we needed, which is some sort of blue dot. Here we go. We need iron. We need crystal quartz, so let's grab some of those. Boom. Might need more iron. And just shift click here. And it looks like we can build 13. So let's go ahead and build 13. See what we can start placing these things. I think I'm going to go ahead and bring some cobble just so you can see how it's going to be placed since we only got 13. Alright, so basically what we want is all the outsides. You see how it's working? Come out this way. And just kind of build the frame out. You see, I'm not going to have enough for them all, but then I'll connect this up here. Where's that cobble? Kind of like that. So this is the pattern at which you're going to be replacing the cobble with the ME assembler containment walls, okay? Alrighty. So let me go ahead and finish making these containment walls, and then I'll bring you on for the next step. Alright guys, this should be the rest of the containment wall frame that we're going to need. Oh, we need one more. Okay, well guys, we got the frame built. Took us a lot of gold to do it, but we got it done. It looks like we've run out of time on this episode. We're hovering right around 35-40 minutes, so that's a little bit late, but that's alright. We kind of covered 2 episodes in one. Thanks for your support, guys. Make sure you thumbs up and like and subscribe or comment or anything that you want to do. It does help the channel, and can't do it without you. You guys get just as much credit as I do. So I appreciate everything you've done, and looks to bring out some more videos. I think in the next episode we will be adding 1 or 2 more components to that main frame that we're building. And I might even consider making 2 more furnace heaters, maybe somewhere over here, and putting crystallizers all the way around. As you can see, we have a lot of metals to process. Now all these are just about empty. We got the final gold over here crystallizing. These are all done. So yeah. Anyways, thanks again, and we will see you on the next one. Naked all day. We'll talk to you later.